Welcome to War Bios, the podcast where we delve into the lives of history's most fascinating military leaders and warriors. I'm your host, General Biography, and today we're going to explore the extraordinary life of Shivaji, the legendary Indian king and warrior who founded the Maratha Empire in the 17th century. Born on February 19, 1630, in the fort of Shivneri, located in the rugged hills of the Sahyadri range in Maharashtra, India, Shivaji's early life was marked by a unique blend of martial training, cultural influences, and family traditions that would shape his future as a great leader. As we step back into the 17th century, we find ourselves in the midst of a tumultuous India where the Mughal Empire, under the rule of Shah Jahan, was expanding its territories, and the Deccan region was a hotbed of political intrigue. It was in this context that Shivaji's family, the Bhonsles, played a significant role as local chieftains, with his father Shivaji serving as a military commander under the Adil Shahi dynasty of Bijapur. Shivaji's childhood was spent in the fort of Shivneri, surrounded by the rolling hills and dense forests of the Sahyadri range. His mother, Jijabai, a devout Hindu and a member of the Lad family, played a profound influence on his early life, instilling in him a deep respect for Hindu traditions and values. She taught him the importance of loyalty, honor, and compassion, values that would define his relationships with his people and his enemies. As a young boy, Shivaji was fascinated by the stories of his father's military campaigns and the heroic deeds of the great warriors of the past. He spent hours listening to the tales of his family's history and the legends of the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, which would later influence his policies and decisions as a ruler. Shivaji's education was a blend of military training, administrative skills, and cultural knowledge, with his father arranging for him to be trained in the use of arms, including the sword, the bow, and the musket. In 1645, at the age of 15, Shivaji married Saibai, a member of the Nimbalkar family, in a marriage arranged by his father. This union would prove to be a crucial alliance for Shivaji, as it strengthened his ties with other Maratha families and expanded his network of supporters. The marriage was a significant event in Shivaji's life, marking his transition from adolescence to adulthood and setting the stage for his future role as a leader. As we explore Shivaji's early life, we see a young man who is already displaying the characteristics that would define his later years: courage, cunning, and a deep sense of loyalty to his people. His family background, education, and cultural influences all contributed to shaping his personality and foreshadowing his future significance as a great leader. At the age of 15, Shivaji began his military campaigns against the Adil Shahi dynasty of Bijapur, which controlled much of the Deccan region. He started by capturing the fort of Torna in 1646, followed by the conquest of the fort of Chakan in 1647. These early victories not only showcased Shivaji's bravery and strategic thinking, but also demonstrated his ability to inspire loyalty among his troops. Shivaji's military campaigns were characterized by their speed, stealth, and adaptability. He employed guerrilla tactics, such as ambushes and raids, to harass and disrupt the enemy's supply lines and communication networks. He also invested heavily in the development of his infantry, cavalry, and artillery, recognizing the importance of a well-trained and well-equipped army. One notable example of Shivaji's military genius was his capture of the fort of Purandar in 1648. Located on a hilltop, the fort was considered impregnable due to its strategic position and strong defenses. However, Shivaji's forces were able to breach the fort's walls through a combination of clever tactics and bravery. This victory not only gave Shivaji control over a crucial stronghold, but also demonstrated his ability to think creatively and overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. As Shivaji's military campaigns expanded, so did his administrative skills. He established an efficient system of governance, which included the creation of a council of ministers, a network of administrators, and a robust taxation system. He also promoted trade and commerce, recognizing the importance of economic growth in sustaining his empire. Shivaji's relationship with his people was built on trust, respect, and empathy. He was known for his fairness, compassion, and generosity, often going out of his way to help those in need. As he himself said, The duty of a ruler is to protect his subjects, just as a shepherd protects his flock. This commitment to the welfare of his people earned him their loyalty and admiration, which would prove crucial in his future endeavors. Throughout his military campaigns and administrative reforms, Shivaji remained deeply connected to his cultural heritage. He was a devout Hindu and a patron of the arts, often supporting poets, musicians, and artists. His love for literature and music is reflected in the many poems and songs that were written about him during his lifetime. Rather, it was a combination of these factors, coupled with his deep understanding of human nature, his empathy for his people, and his commitment to justice and fairness. These qualities, which were shaped by his early life experiences and cultural influences, would define his legacy as one of the greatest leaders in Indian history. In 1674, Shivaji was crowned as the Chhatrapati, or king of the Maratha Empire, marking a pivotal moment in Indian history. This coronation not only solidified Shivaji's position as a powerful leader, but also underscored his commitment to establishing a sovereign Hindu state amidst the predominantly Muslim Mughal Empire and other regional powers. One of the most significant challenges Shivaji faced during this period was maintaining unity among his people and expanding his empire while fending off external threats, particularly from the Mughals. The Mughal Empire, under Aurangzeb's rule, had begun to exert considerable pressure on the Maratha territories, seeking to annex them into the vast Mughal dominion. Shivaji's response was a testament to his strategic genius and adaptability. He continued to employ guerrilla warfare tactics, leveraging the rugged terrain of the Deccan region to his advantage, launching surprise attacks and then melting away into the mountains. Despite these challenges, Shivaji remained committed to his vision of a strong, unified Maratha Empire. He invested in infrastructure, including the construction of roads, forts, and seaports, which not only facilitated trade and commerce, but also enhanced the empire's military capabilities. His naval power, in particular, played a crucial role in challenging Portuguese control over the Indian Ocean trade routes, thereby securing vital economic benefits for his people. Shivaji's personal life during this period was also marked by significant events. He had multiple wives and children, with his sons Sambhaji and Rajaram playing important roles in the empire's future. However, family dynamics and succession disputes would later become sources of conflict within the Maratha Empire. On April 3, 1680, Shivaji passed away at the Raigad fort, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire generations to come. His death marked the beginning of a new era for the Maratha Empire, with Sambhaji succeeding him as the ruler. However, the challenges faced by Shivaji's successors were formidable, including internal strife and the relentless pressure from the Mughal Empire. Shivaji's impact on Indian history cannot be overstated. He is remembered not only as a brilliant military strategist and statesman, but also as a just and fair ruler who protected his people and promoted their welfare. His legacy extends beyond the boundaries of the Maratha Empire, symbolizing resistance against oppression and the pursuit of self-rule. Rather, they were also a product of the historical context in which he lived, the cultural traditions he drew upon, and the aspirations of his people for independence and self-determination. In conclusion, Shivaji's later life was a testament to his enduring spirit, his unwavering commitment to his vision, and his unrelenting pursuit of excellence. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of leadership, resilience, and the human quest for freedom and dignity. That's all for today's War Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'm General Biography reminding you to keep marching toward victory.